All right, CJ. Zach just told me he'd love to run under 208. If he goes out in sub 208 pace, will you be there with him, or will you pull back off?
I mean, it depends how far under 208 pace. If it's like 207 high pace, then yeah, sure. If it's like 205 pace, probably not. But yeah, I mean, I think there's like there's a small range that I want to run within. But you also kind of find the groups. So I think we'll both be just kind of looking for how the groups play out, if there's a pacemaker for our group or not. We don't really know if there will be one, but there's a few guys in that like 207 range that hopefully they're not running crazy and we can run with. But yeah, we'll just, I mean, the first few miles, you just kind of figure it out and see where the pace is full.
So you ran 209 in Boston, right? Like, was that a big relief to finally get this up to 210?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a relief to finally do it. But yeah, I mean, I think I can run, faster than that now. I mean, my training leading up to Boston wasn't that great. This training has gone pretty well, so theoretically I should run faster, but it doesn't always play out like that. Like sometimes you love for your training to always match up with your races, but I mean, definitely motivating for me. The more I coach too, like that just doesn't always happen. So I'm trying to just, each race you just gotta go and like kind of reset. Like I know I've trained, but in the race I just have to run kind of within myself and just race on the day.
So as a coach, you've learned to make excuses like I used to. Like training was perfect, it just didn't come out. But I think she thinks sometimes it does take like 6 months for it to show up in the race. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, some people are training good and then they race even better, and you're like, wow, like you've been training good, but I didn't think you were that good. And then some people, it's like, what the heck happened? Like the training looked great and the race was just very mediocre. Like it's just weird. And the marathon, I think there's just more factors, like the difference between running 208 and 210 is like 4 seconds a mile. 4 seconds a mile is nothing, and that can be, if you have a pace group, I mean, that can be just sheer wind resistance. So it's really hard, like there's so many factors that play into the total time of a marathon. You like to chase times, but also you kind of just got to run the race, and the time is what it is.
Well, you're good at running races, so good luck.
Thanks.